Good evening. We are back in Starfield. I've made some changes to the game, so hopefully we'll have a little bit better play. It is very challenging on my graphics card, so I think that surprises nobody. So you'll see some autosaves here, some exit saves, autosaves from when I was doing some testing earlier. So I have gotten my frame rate up to mid 50s. I've had to make some quality sacrifices and everything. So I play on a 4K monitor, so probably a little bit more demanding than what my graphics card can handle. So we did make some changes. Basically, I'm on low everything, turned off motion blur. I think I turned that off last night. VSync is on. If I try to turn VSync off, the game crashes. So there's that. I also installed 2 mods. The first mod is the DLSS plugin that was released on Nexus Mods by, oh goodness, what was that gentleman's name? Apparently they are very well known for doing DLSS mods. Pure Dark. Sorry, took a second. So, and apparently I'm just now looking at Reddit, and apparently Pure Dark has released a DLSS 3 modification for Starfield that enables frame gen, but that doesn't apply to us because we have a 3060 Ti. But as I'm sitting here and reading the Reddit post, so yeah, it looks like they charge $5 a month for access to that. So that may or may not be a thing that I'll look into later. So, like I said, I don't have a card that's eligible for that, so we're just going to stick with the free tier. So the other item that I made as a change is FOV, field of view. You can manually edit that through an INI file, so I did change it and set it to 100, which I think is looking a lot, generally speaking, seems to look a lot better. As a point of reference, not that it really makes sense, but when I look at this screen here, to give you an idea, before, right there, kind of to the let me turn my cam off. Right there to the left, you can see the very left side. There's kind of like a brown tarped crate, and then over here on this side, it was about probably there. So the field of view was pretty tight. So now we've widened that up quite a bit, actually. So. But that's the 2 mods. So I'm getting 45 frames right now, 51. You can't see it. It doesn't show on your screen because it's an overlay here. But so I'm getting about 50 frames, but it is way smoother than what I was seeing last night. I was getting an awful lot of some screen lag and everything. So having the DLSS helps an absolute ton. And then I am looking into potentially getting a video card upgrade. My wife is encouraging me to do so. So I'll be looking into that tomorrow, actually. So we'll pop down here to New Atlantis. And we have some quests to complete here. There's Vasco. Hey, buddy. Hey, do you still have a bunch of my stuff?
Will be waiting for you. I will accept any and all items.
I bet you have a bunch of my stuff. You still do. back. Okay. Inventory. I know there's a way to access the ship's inventory because I did it. Do I have to be in the ship? Let's try that. All right. So let's hit I for inventory. Cargo hold. Okay, there it is. So Q. I don't want, actually, I want my inventory. All right, so we want to offload. We're going to sort initially by... Put that one in there. Put that gun in there. We need to keep the spacesuit. We need the med packs. That's the... Is that what I'm wearing? No. How does that compare? Okay, we'll put that in there. Keep the space under suit. Tablet. So this is the jumpsuit that we're wearing right now. Engineering outfit. I don't know. Hold on. Don't fully understand what EM is, but energy, physical. Okay, so thermal, corrosive are the same, airborne's the same. We just have more energy and more EM protection. We'll just put that into the... like water, injector, sort of bread, carrot, digi sticks. Don't really need carrot. Driver, tape measures, utility knives. A plant. God, I picked up a whole bunch of junk, didn't I? Oh. Side of crafting. Okay. Hazmat suit. Good to have. Alright, we have pretty much dropped a lot of stuff. So now if we come to the actual ship, we'll see we've got, you know, lots of parts. We've got a mining spacesuit. So from a value perspective, we have things to sell. Okay. Oh yes, that's right. The other thing we did is we did level up. We have one skill point that we can drop in. Like ballistics, for instance, we could get rank 2. could get advanced technology, get more resources, med pack, extra health, resources required to craft items and is reduced by 10%. Surveying adds an optional zoom to the hand scanner. That could be useful. Missile weapons. You can attempt to hack advanced locks. Okay. I could put another point into challenging, or into ships. No, I don't think I can actually unlock that, can I? No, it's currently locked. You can use booster packs. More ship weapons. In the social tab, we have commerce. Buy for less, sell for more. What can be said about that? Crafting food. 10% increased chance of success when persuading. Scavenging. The ability to pickpocket. And then we have boxing for more melee attacks. Fitness for more oxygen. Stealth. And then weightlifting, internal weight carrying, and then wellness. So we can increase our maximum health. And so we could do that by another 10%. Don't think we can buy into these. Yeah, those are locked. Yeah. I was surprised. This persuasion seems very tempting to me. And then, of course, commerce could be very helpful. But right now, I'm kind of leaning towards persuasion. Although, to be fair, I haven't really done anything when it comes to talking people yet, although we're in town, so that may happen. But, so the captain that we attacked last night, we apparently could talk to them and try to get out of the fight instead of, you know, killing all of those pirates. Oops. All right, we have unlocked persuasion. All right, let us go talk to the dude we're supposed to talk to.
Hey, Bosco. What, no Baron? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Bosco's not going to talk.
And
Apparently.
he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Where did you say I
Trade
could sell
Authority
stuff?
runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
All right. Where can I get crew?
Try to viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
So this is where we can actually look at our ships and kind of what our makeup of our ship is. So we have one. So we can inspect the ship, you know, kind of look at it, get to do it from all sides. Basically, you can select. Nope, doesn't let you select. Sorry. You can do upgrades to the ship. Ship upgrade mode allows you to make improvements to your ship without needing to worry about where the modules should be placed. Some upgrades may have a level or skill requirement. Multiple upgrades can be made and their cost will be added up at the end of the session. So for instance, we could buy oh, I don't know. Here's the engine. So if we wanted to buy a different engine, it would cost us 11,000. Like grav drive, so kind of have the different pieces that you can get. So if I'm like, oh, I'm interested in, I don't know, gravitational drives, I guess. So we go to grav drives. NG17. Yeah, we have the NG160 right now. We can buy the 170 for 5,000, and then that would give us one extra point of whatever. Then reactors, for instance, we currently have a this is a 340T. We have a 330T. So if we had 8,000 or want to spend 8,000, we could then get essentially 2 more energy points that we could allocate to these different categories. So more shields or more weapons, etc., etc. So let's get turn my camera back on. All right. Tab. There is also the ship builder mode. Ship builder allows you to fully design, modify, and paint your ship. Floor gauge to the right tells you where the new modules will appear. When the floor gauge is at 0, for example, the new modules will be placed in the center mass of the ship. Building the new ship modules will cost credits, and deleting them will give you credits back. The ship builder will keep a running total of the process and give you a total transaction. There's a flight check that will give you warning and errors if your design is invalid. So this is where we could, say, for instance, get different landing gear. I'm not sure how, but apparently we can also change the color. And then there's stats about the ship. LAS I don't know. Balance, MSL I don't know. Hull, shield, cargo, how many crew, how far you can go, etc., etc. So let's get this. Not actually ship building right now. And then of course you can see we can buy ships.
Something you like?
All of these are out of our price range. So we have 10,000. This ship costs 57,000. So we could buy a Rambler, a Galileo, which is 132,000, 104,000 for the Kiefer. Sparrow is 72,000, the Gladius Responder, and then the Shield Breaker, which is 279,000. So LAS must be lasers. Ballistics. Okay, so lasers, ballistics. Don't know what MSL is. Missiles. Got it. Missiles. All right. We could also pay to have our ships repaired, but that's not an issue for us. So.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
All right. What does this person have to say about our ship?
Our ships are killing me.
Also should heal, which I think is 0. There we go. There's a random person.
Watch for the engine blast, will ya? They'll blow you right over.
Oh, random person.
Keep your eyes open and watch your step, okay? It's really not safe for civilians here.
What's... Oh, I can hack a computer. I don't think it's worth wasting the digipick right now.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Okay, so apparently we need to talk to the
Evening, sir.
bartender.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Well, hell if I know. They think it is, and that makes them dangerous.
Alright, we have the maintenance department. Cargo there. Yeah, we're getting about 55, somewhere between 40 and 50 frames per second, which is not horrible. Like I said, video, we had to really knock down the video quality though, which is a bummer. Basco. All right, our quest. I hit the quest button. Is to go to the lodge, and then we have this activity to talk to the bartender at the viewport about whatever her issue is. What are those? Computers, I'm assuming? Cargo link is currently not active. Okay, don't know what that means, but I'm sure we'll find out someday. Capital of the United Colonies, New Atlantis. Okay. Hello, random.
Yes, what? Excuse me.
Okay, just saying hi. Great technician, what do you have to say?
You should see some of the ships we get landing here. Like their owners thought decorating their ships with heat leech nests would be a nice touch. Hey, kind of breaking my concentration here. Hey, kind of breaking my concentration.
I want to talk to you. Talk to this person.
Gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised every time this ship makes it back in one piece. 15-hour shifts are killing me.
Okay, you already talked. Alright, let's continue down here.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator.
Where are you now?
I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate the proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch,
I actually just got fired.
Say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year. I kinda smell, but I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
A little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security. No soliciting. Do I need to call security? If you'll excuse me, I'm really rather busy.
Does that woman have any idea who I am?
May I help you? Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream. But hey, just stepping out your door is dangerous. What happened was a tragedy, of course, but I've had way more good happen in my life than bad. The galaxy's still pretty wonderful. It'll take more than this to make me think otherwise. Not what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society.
Oh, good.
Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there somewhere, or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me?
Spacers.
Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes.
Oh, bad language. What shall we do?
Space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never.
Okay, and who are you?
Ricardo Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman? Yep, that I have.
Crimson Fleet.
Dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. They jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier.
All right, thank you for
Goodbye.
that info. Talk to the kid.
I've never been in a battle before. Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're running.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was ecliptic mercenaries shooting at us, but it wasn't. It was these other people yelling about serpents and stuff. Probably. I'm
pretty brave.
A kid tried to bully me once, and I punched him in the head. Don't take shit from anybody, my mother says. And I don't. Anyway, I'm fine now. I hope my parents don't take too long getting here.
Okay, bud.
Hi. Yeah, it was like, snakes and serpents will eat you all. Rah, the stars will squeeze you. Rah, or something like that. I think they need psychiatric. When it comes to Ecliptic, I know everything. It's not like it's a secret. They're mercenaries, so they work for money. And it's like, for enough money, they'll do anything. I've heard a couple of SSNN stories about them. My dad says they're horrible. Like they can pretend they're working for someone and it's official, so they do anything they want.
Okay, thank you for that info.
Sorry, can't talk. Excuse me.
You will be scanned.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Alright, so we got another side quest.
Another shift.
I don't want to waste my time struggling to get to middle management.
Good for you.
A friend of mine bought this ship. It's literally called the Narcissus. So yeah, I definitely think it's a vanity purchase.
Oh,
Pardon?
wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Hi there. How are you?
Alright. Apparently we're about to get scanned.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit. Let me take a look at your file. What? Not found? Who the hell are you?
Nobody. UC security office.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
Tell me about it.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
No.
No. Thank you. I appreciate the interest. If you change your mind...
I am really in the middle of something. If you'll excuse me.
You don't want to talk to me. Got it.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor, huh? Mothers, am I right?
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not off the list. Back to the city.
New Atlantis sure is shiny.
Oh, what we got here? Self-service bounty clearance. Rikers Alliance self-service bounty kiosk. If you have a bounty with anyone in settled systems, don't worry. For a small convenience fee, we can clear that up for you. Records indicate you are not wanted. Thank you. Mission board. Deliver choice meat cuts to Aquila. Cargo. Trade Authority contract. 265 kilograms of choice meat cuts delivered to Aquila City, Aquila Cheyenne system. Rikers Alliance. Survey Orb 1 and Orb Prime. Okay, interesting. So we have missions. All right. Bosco, buddy, you're just killing me with your... That's that way. New Atlantis information. What can you tell me? Welcome to New Atlantis. Hello, welcome to the city of New Atlantis, capital of the United Colonies, and for many of the settled systems as a whole. You stand now in the most technologically advanced city in the human race, the human race has ever conceived or constructed. New Atlantis was founded in 2156, the same year we first arrived in Alpha Centauri star system. If you're a resident, then you're already familiar with your fantastic home. And if you're a visitor, you're an honored guest of United Colonies and will be treated as such. Our courteous and professional security personnel can be found all over the city, and it's their job to ensure your time at New Atlantis is joyful, lawful, and productive. So as you stroll the streets or take the NAT train to the city's different districts, know that you're in the embrace of United Colonies. It couldn't be in better hands. Our shared history. We are the children of Earth. The United Colonies is an entity was first established in the year 2159 on the planet Earth. As a means of unifying human races we spread amongst the stars, our goal was peaceful exploration and colonization of space, working in harmony with anyone who wished to sail forth across the Black Sea to our new horizons. In 2161, we issued this Centaurus proclamation, which formalized the colonization of distant worlds for anyone who wished to do so. Unfortunately, not everyone shared in our dream, and when wars erupted across the settled system, the United Colonies stood steadfast, protecting humans and their right to fairly colonize. And then when our beloved homeworld was rendered uninhabitable in the year 2203, the United Colonies knew it had a sacred responsibility. We were to be the keepers of Earth, its artifacts, ideas, its cultures, its very people. So while you stand now on the planet Jameson in the city of New Atlantis, in the Alpha Centauri star system, know that for all intents and purposes, you are very much still on Earth, and Earth takes care of its own. Here in New Atlantis, a citizen or visitor can find just about any service they may want or need, from coffee or freshly brewed coffee to complete body reconstruction. We have it all. The following is a list of corporations and businesses that have found a new home in New Atlantis. Coffee shop, Mercantile, the Viewport Tavern, Arsenal, Reliant Medical, Enhance, Chunks, CJ's, EIT Clothier, Outlands, Jake's, The Well, and Apex Electronics in The Well. A wide variety of buildings that provide various functions. There's a bank, commercial, trade authority, House of Enlightenment, embassy, headquarters, medbay. Okay. Thank you, terminal.
I'm busy at the moment.
Yeah, you clearly are.
You think we should cut down on our meetings? That might help productivity.
Really? I wouldn't do that.
Alright, apparently we need to... It's the same thing we just looked at. Okay. Apparently we need to...
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Alright, thanks, Vasco. Oh, I don't want to steal from it. The goal here is not to steal. Alright. Okay, let's go to the Mast District. Take the train. Here we go.
The lodge is here in the city. We shouldn't keep Constellation waiting.
Pushy much?
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
Thank you for letting me know. And apparently it's that direction. we're getting 49 frames per second. What is this? Apparently we're going to the well. Don't we have? I think we have a quest in the well. Side quest. Hold on. What's the side quest? Investigate the brownouts in the well.
There are always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry.
No, I'm not Carl.
I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mask finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
What
We're
exactly?
trying to isolate a power drain, which looks like it's the result of a large amount of power being rerouted through various subsystems. But it's kind of a two-person job. Someone needs to find the junction boxes associated with those subsystems and power them down. The other person needs to monitor the system remotely. It's pretty simple, really, and relatively safe. Only a small chance of electrocution.
Only a small chance of electrocution. Only. Who's Carl?
Co-worker of mine on this assignment with me. Clearly not taking it seriously. Not really surprising. Most folks are fine with ignoring what goes on down here.
Okay. You know, I'll help you with that.
Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Okay, UC Surplus. Our map. Alright, UC Surplus. That bay.
How are things going?
Oh, hold on. Let's actually turn this. Track this place. Might. Did all there. Now we're working. All hail our benevolent overlord. Huh. Hayes' house.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. Fly around like they own the settled systems. And they like to use old, abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the Colony War.
Okay. Information kiosk.
That's it. Great job. So that trip to Secondary Breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jinx. And maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Alright, next panel. Okay.
What's the name of that guy? The contact for the job.
Don't look at me. I haven't got a clue.
What do I get up there? Security.
There, huh? Space? Must be cool.
junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so may be a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Okay, did I want to... Do I want to hack this? Let's not break into people's places, like, right away.
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow, and the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Oh, did I turn this one back on when I was fiddling with it? House of the Light. I heart ladders.
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.
Oh, okay. It's a puzzle. We got it.
Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Okay. Sure, no problem. Feel compelled to... I only eat this type of food. Why is this one still trying to get whatever. Monitor. Upper level.
You see that scientist out in front of mast? Staring at trees? Sounds upset? Whatever it is, can't be that bad, right?
How do I get up to where she is?
Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself. Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from.
Oh, and where's that?
Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then this is where we part ways.
I got 2,000.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
What are you worried about?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the one who's going to wind up in trouble. Zoe's got a way of twisting things.
Sure.
Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
Okay. Where are we going? Okay.
I've got to see this through.
Okay. I'm here to help you, but not if you stand in the corner. There you go. Trying to monitor the stream, but it looks like I'm so far behind. But they are coming. Oh, come on. Oh, I missed it. Says Trade Authority right there. Oh, an electronics store. Good to know.
Problem?
Keep it moving.
A visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what. I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay? Believe me, I really hope I am. But I'll tell you, people in my division tell stories about Zoe. She's got a lot of influence.
Everything's gonna be fine.
You're probably right. Just need to breathe.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you, I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work. I'll do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box?
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be? Perhaps, but I'm quite confident in my business, and I refuse to be intimidated. Please, let me know if I can assist you further. Oh, I'm not. I thought I made that clear. Someone evidently decided it was a good idea to try and frame me for whatever is going on. I would very much like to know who that is, and why they thought they could get away with it. I admit I'm also quite curious to know what they're up to. Aren't you?
Alright, fine. Let's find this. Your access. Yeah, I got to the mute button to sneeze. Alright, where are we going? How do I get up there? Okay, there's another locked door. Okay, we get up there. All right. Pipe.
Boom! Did I scare you? I hope I'm as cool as Solomon Coe when I grow up.
All right. Locked door. How do we get up there? Upper level. Okay. Spacesuit workbench. What? What does this do? Apparently we need something called cosmetic, whatever that is. Plot 2. Close shielding. Plot 3. Heavy shielding. Plot 4. And default skin. Oh, this is the... We'll go with the old Mars skin. Whatever. We got that as a... bonus for early access. That's cool. Spacesuit. The upper level now.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed. We've agreed to work together on this. Once you throw the switch, we can direct you to the next junction box. That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay. You're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level. I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. We'll have this solved in short order.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Okay. Apex Electronics.
When people laugh at their own jokes. Like, you aren't funny. I feel bad saying it, but
Thank you for trusting that a lifelong employee of MAST knows what she's talking about.
Oh, please.
I'm sure you can handle whatever challenge might be associated with reaching the box. You're doing great. And that was indeed the correct junction box. See that, Zoe?
Yes, fine. Let's move on.
Okay, just making sure you saw it. So, now things get interesting. I can't find the next spot on any of my current diagrams.
And I can begrudgingly confirm that she's reading them correctly. We've reached the conclusion that it must be somewhere on the surface, outside the well. Ms. Reyes has suggested that this means it's somehow no longer her responsibility. I frankly don't care. I want to find this person.
And here's where I begrudgingly agree with Zoe. It's not technically my problem at this point, but I want to see where this trail leads. If you head topside, I'll pull the diagrams we'll need and contact you.
Sure, we'll go topside. Why not? And we go up top.
Ms. Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that MAST gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Bye, Vasco. Why do I suspect you're going to be here when I arrive?
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the Guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Nina, oh.
Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
All right. Access the apartment. Guessing I'm going to have to go. Okay. Oh. Okay, that one could work. Unauthorized computer. Why, yes, we will use the unauthorized. Recent messages. Dodgson, my guys, got creative with rewiring. You should have all the juice you need to run the program non-stop, so stop messaging me and get to work. Expect my cut soon. And keep the damn door locked. Last thing we need is poking around. Even if the gal bank notices the missing funds, they won't have to trace it. They'll call it a malfunction and wipe the records like they always do. Money's all digital anyway. Downloaded the files. Program update. Program status paused. Current slicing target. ATM transaction fee. Location New Atlantis. Slicing fee 0.001 credits per transaction. Total value 305,000. Okay. Huh. What a mess. Coffee mug. Bed. Guessing this is indicating that was the the question now is, do we give to the Trade Authority or do we give it to the UC?
Do you think we should cut down on our meetings? That might help other people.
Shayla, B40.
Hi.
Wait, can I walk? Doop 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 doo doo doo. Oh, that's pretty. How's it get to photo mode? Oh, you can adjust the FOV on the camera. Medical building.
Falls like that have a high probability of compromising your health.
Okay. Don't do it again. Got it. Where am I going?
United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy.
Great if there was a map. That's we'll figure. Inside? Okay, must be inside these two big quarters. Do I give it to her or do I take it to the Trade Authority? Getting 40 frames per second. So in this populated area, we're definitely feeling a little bit of pain.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside. If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby. This is Mast, the beating heart of the United Colonies. Every decision made in the civilized galaxy takes place inside these walls. Most of Mast's employees have extensive training in their specific areas of expertise. But if you're interested in joining the UC, Commander Tuala of the Vanguard is just on the far side of the room. The Vanguard's open to anyone who can fly. I'm one of Mast's resource officers. It's my job to ensure those here on official business get where they're going promptly, and that any rule breaking is dealt with swiftly.
Okay.
Take care now.
Going to assume we need to go back to hey, it's nighttime.
This space is a memorial to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested.
As I'm walking around getting myself lost in New Atlantis.
You have a nice day now.
Where's the transit station?
Yes, exactly. It's like when someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them.
Okay, I'm so lost. Embassy District. Okay, apparently I got bank, distribution center.
Check. Rifle? Already stowed.
How do I get back to the spaceport? Anybody? Oh, there it is. Get back to the spaceport. All right, let's see. Why are you being so... Oh, I wonder if that I can't monitor because the computer is using so much GPU for... That's probably what it is. I'm not using any... Okay, where are we going? Is this the spaceport? Cancel. Oh. Yeah, okay, got it. I am apparently on the... Oh no, okay, here we go. The well.
Your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for it.
Oh.
Have you got the data?
Thank you for all your hard work and for handing over that data, please.
Oh, I don't know.
You know you can't give Zoe anything, don't you?
Fine.
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it? A minute for what exactly? If you got something, I really need it. I have to show my boss that I haven't been wasting time.
I will make it worth your while to take a look at what you found. Do you have something for me? How predictable and disappointing. Do you have something for me?
To think? About what, exactly?
If you have something, you should pass it along so that I can make sure it's taken care of. Don't worry, I'll make sure Mast gets whatever information they require.
Thanks for all that work. You can give me what you found now. So you tracked it down.
Yep, here you go.
Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
Oh, we leveled up.
So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Calibanc's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around. I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3!
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services no one else does. No one. Thing about the trade business? Who you know matters as much as anything else.
You have
won't find a better selection or more reasonable prices anywhere.
You have bullets. Food, helmet, digipix. Actually, to be honest with you, I will buy gun, ground crew spacesuit. Okay, how does that compare to? Navigator pack. What does that do? Okay. Okay, these must be. Oh, yeah, boost packs. Okay. What do I have to sell you? What is it? 6.5 CT. Oh, I can sell from the ship's inventory. I forgot about that. Looks like you're gonna give me a good deal, though.
I thought the name made it rather obvious.
We're authority on trade.
Authority on trade in the settled systems. Whether it's bulk cargo, specialty items, or individual requests, we make sure things get where they need to go. We have shipping lanes across the settled systems and deal with nearly every major corporation and faction there is. We've been in New Atlantis for a very long time, before most things topside were built. With lots of infrastructure already in place, ample storage, and discreet access to the spaceport, it makes sense to stay. It's had the unintentional, but not unwelcome, side effect of weeding out people who can be timid about doing business.
Okay.
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
All right.
I think I got them. What do you call them?
While roaming the city, industries. Alright, let's go back to the actual main quest. That's gonna send us back. That was a little fun little side quest.
I totally understand that Mask has a tremendous amount to keep track of. I just wish it wasn't always my work to fall through the cracks.
The United Colony has many laws and regulations. Some say it's too many. Alright.
Our whole office is getting moved to Gagarin.
Really?
Is there a key to rest? Findings. I think you just have to sit in a... Photo mode. Security.
What's there to even do on Gagarin?
Beats me. The financials make sense.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Oh, good. We found the Mass District, which we'd already been to. That's okay. Oh, there is a... Not very good. Oh, it's because we've been there. Got it. Okay.
So I dust the last spacer ship, but then I realized my tank sprung a leak. I'm stuck. And the only place close enough to land.
Yeah, they're
We
alive,
may
right?
be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
All right. Well,
Here we are. The lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
All right. We progress the quest.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Easiest bet I'll ever win. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? Very well.
This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh, sure.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but... What are we... going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. Fair enough, but you need a place to stay in the city, right? Why don't you settle in here? We owe you that much. Come find me when you're ready. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
1,000 credits, a key, back.
These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Got achievement. I didn't technically join.
Yeah, what is it?
Okay.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas.
It's a locked door. Oh wait, do I have the key? Do. The laboratory. Workbench, workbench. Okay, so this is home base, basically. Okay. Interesting. Mushroom. Back door into the well. Okay. Clearly someone's. Bell. Coachman. Is that outside? Just walk outside. Of course I did. Oh, I finally got the mission to go to my house that I bought. Okay. Building view. Cooking, there's a bar.
I am at your service, Captain.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
Sure.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. a volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. Go ahead. Just don't take too long or my contact's information might go bad.
Okay. Got a pop-up about our house. Let's go do... Okay. Go see what the market is about. I thought I slept till morning. Okay, why are we not tracking this quest? Alright, we're gonna fast travel to the bank. We're gonna go talk to the bank person. As we can.
I feel underdressed.
Now, listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Now, who exactly are you? Really? Huh. You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative. So you see right through me. You've got a good eye. You are just the person I'm looking for. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, you know, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer. Someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders.
Oh, goodness.
What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge. If you haven't noticed, and I'm guessing you have, the settled systems is big.
Settled systems
like really
are
big. Someone gets seriously underwater, they skip the system. And it's a real pain to track them down. Sad truth is, we can't track everyone down, so credit analysis always has a black eye when reporting to the higher-ups. Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders. Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen. Well, I mean, yes, we're not the only ones looking for him. And you don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your civic responsibility. I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current. I hate to end on this note, but you know, not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you. Together we can really make a difference. Right. Small home in the Olympus system, right? There's a balance on that property. Argos Extractors negotiated a very fine loan for you. There are weekly payments, but if you miss a payment, no big deal. It's a pay-as-you-go type of affair. But I think we'd all be happier if you dealt with the mortgage one way or the other. Certainly. So there are two ways to take care of a loan for good. One's easy. Just pay off the balance, then the house is yours, free and clear, and you are one very happy new homeowner. The other option, less ideal, is just walk away and we foreclose on the property. That is a chunk of change, to be sure. But we don't do partial payments. Sorry, it's in the contract. If you get the money, though, we're happy to settle the mortgage for good. You have a good day. Good luck out there. I mean it. Absolutely. Gal Bank makes civilization possible. We make sure that our reputation is flawless, so people can depend on us to invest for their future, save up for a new apartment, or just buy some groceries. True, collections isn't the most glamorous part of the bank, but we all serve our part. We have to try. Every time someone skips out, those credits just don't go away. Those are credits that could have been a loan for a mom and pop trying to start a hydroponic farm. Or they could take a bite out of our share prices. I mean, all sorts of retirement funds pay out a little less. I know it seems, well, hopeless. But what we do matters. Certainly. So there are two ways to take care of a loan. One's easy, just pay. The other option... Absolutely. Take off.
Okay, so what is this quest? Okay. Visit my... Let's... And we'll end the stream on that. Fast travel to there. I think that's the spaceport. It's the train. Hey, we made it to the ship. Okay, we want to go. Let's jump down. Take me to my house. Isu's home. Let's go there. Location discovered. Isu's home. Galbeck locked your house until you make an interest-only mortgage payment of 500 credits. Your payment will. Yes, pay the credits. Oh, it's empty. Okay, that's empty. Take me outside. Oh, patio. All right, let's quit rest until more. There we go. Now it's there. Oh, it's a bathroom. Another bathroom. Looks exactly like the first bathroom. Your previous employer negotiated a no-fault mortgage with foreclosure policy. Galway can foreclose the property without any credit applications. Your automatic mortgage payment with Argos scratches is canceled, so your weekly payments must now be handled manually. You have selected payments. So current loan term is indefinite. If for any reason you miss your payment, the property will be locked until payment is balance 125,000 credits. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's how we build. $500 credits a week, basically, to keep this house. You have gained an affliction. Status. Yay, I scanned something 100%. 900 meters that way to something, and 400 meters that way to something. what if we go this way? What to do? I'm doing great here on the damage. I guess I could. I was smart about what to do. And I'm the cure affliction you're currently suffering from. Look for items in the aid category with icons that match an afflictus. All right, let's put our spacesuit on. do that one. Okay. Oh, my ship's inventory. Before I have 2 skill. Okay, so I can't do that because it's locked. Increase my maximum health. Let's do that. Good with that. Do 20% more damage. All right, we have leveled up. We need to finish healing. Why are we moving so slow? Am I encumbered? No. Why are we moving so slow? I do not know why I'm moving so slow. Studying, finding. Oh, left control. Did I accidentally hit left control? No, that's Windows. That's it. Setting, binding. Toggle always run. Maybe that's what. Ah. But alas, we are going to call it a saving the game. Photo gallery. Take a look at our photo here. Pretty. All right. Let's see if there's anyone to send the party on to this evening. And no, nobody that I can see. So we're just going to call it there. So thank you very, very, very